I have a question for you. Who was the first one to classify matter? The Greek pre-Socratic philosopher Empedocles actually was the answer to that. In 450 BC, he believed that all of matter was made up of differing proportions of 4 possible elemental substances. And they were earth, water, wind, which is why I'm out on my porch today. It'll actually make it hard to light this candle, and fire was the 4th one. After that, many scientists came along to also try to classify what were the components of matter and what were the smallest particles that existed. And my students have to learn those in chemistry, and I'm going to show you how to make a foldable that hopefully will help it make more sense, be memorable, and allow you to put your own spin on it, and so that you can remember it for a long time. And so here we go. This is what I have my students make for the story of the atom in the periodic table. On the front you can include what you think an atom looks like at this time. Most of my students pick that icon that's on the Big Bang Theory. And so the next page you start with your first scientist. In this case we have Democritus in our book, who's first, so his ideas are on the right, and what he thinks the atom looks like on the left. A good picture, like a story. And then again, keep going chronologically. In our book, John Dalton is next in timeline order. And again, I have a few of his ideas on the right. They're not complete. And what he thought the atoms were and how they combined on the left. And just continue on. In our book, Lavoisier, I think chronologically is next. And he was more of a periodic table scientist. So he categorized the elements into 4 categories. And you'd have those on the left and his ideas on the right. And after that, continue with how many scientists you have with the rest of the pages. So it truly is a story with words and pictures, great illustrations, and great descriptions. I have 12 scientists total, and these are the rest that I have my students fill in. Crookes, Thomson, Newlands, Mendeleev, Millikan, Rutherford, Chadwick, Moseley, and Seaborg to round out the last of the periodic table scientists. So here's how you make that foldable. You really just need 6 pieces of computer paper. And then you'll take that computer paper, you'll fold it in half and make a fairly sizable book, but honestly you probably aren't going to need that whole thing. So what you'll want to do is actually take a scissors and cut that book in half. And my students typically have a partner, they're sitting right next to it at their table, so then you got one for your partner, one for you, 2 for 1 deal. And then after you're done cutting it and then stapling it, you're set to go. So you'd put the title of the story of the atom, and then on each page you'll end up putting the name and the theorist's ideas and then their ideas of what the atom looked like. And you just keep going until you're done. And for my students it ends up being 12 scientists that are in their book.